When the Inferno released in 2017, I thought to myself, there's no way I'm ever going to beat this. Until now. Welcome to my brand new Ironman. An account I've made with one main goal, beating the Inferno, one of the hardest challenges the game has seen, and getting me the Infernal Cape. So come with me as I progress and bumble through content I've never seen before, on continents I've never even been on before, and go from noob to not noob. My Ironman journey started like so many others, looking at efficiency guide and deciding where exactly I was going to abandon it. But for my first goal, I decided I wanted to unlock and grind out Wintertodt. That's right, I was doing the Toad Gambit. With a guide by my side and a negative attention span, I ran through the basics of a brand new account. After escaping Tutorial Island, I sold all my unwanted trash to the general store, and then started burning logs on top of Lumbridge Castle. Lads, this is how it starts! We just lit our first log. Poggers. Poggers in the chat. And now, we're not even doing this. Level 2! After only a few levels, I decided I knew better than the guide. So, with my tail between my legs, I rebought an axe, and I started training the wood-based skills just outside of Lumbridge Castle. I'm just smashing through the levels. How much experience do I have? 2,096. I'm a beast. 15! So we got 18 woodcutting, 17 firemaking, and, 4 fletching? But I think we head over and let's progress. We'll progress like rune mysteries and also get some thieving. I got 5 thieving, unlocking the ability to pillage the Ardy cake stalls, the perfect food for my Wintertodt adventure, and then I got started on some questing. It was here that my 20 years of RuneScape experience really showed itself. I didn't start the quest. I don't have it? Dude, I'm ass at this game. After actually starting the quests, I continued over to Draenor, where I progressed X marks the spot. You dig up an ancient casket. As you do, you hear a faint whispering. You can't make out what it says.
Must have been the wind.
Stole some cheese from the famous soul streamer, Lil Aggie, and gathered some snape grass near the crafting guild, ready for the Plague City quest. Huge. Then it was time for a monumental achievement. Right, we're gonna complete our first quest! That's an Ironman. Let's go. Oh, it's fucking Port Sarim. You Vios. Then I ran to Port Sarim and then completed X marks the spot, getting our first quest point and making some links to Korend. After a terrible realization, we have to do sheep herder as well, the fucking worst quest in this game. I made my way over to Ardy, completed the monk's friend quest, then was back on my grind, woodcutting and firemaking. It was here that we got our first drop on the account. A bird's nest! Huge. What's the seed? It's a chat. It's my lucky day! Let's go and do a quiz. Holy shit. I said no! 35! Lads, we are now moving on from oak logs. We have done it. Our mission is over. We are now stealing cakes. Little lad music. Dude, do you want to know, like... We keep getting edged for the drop of Sea Shanty 2, and then we get a level, and we get fucking ta-da, dude. Oh my god. We're kind of in, like, the setup phase, you know what I mean? We're getting cakes as a food source. We're going to be running around doing some early quests for experience, because early on, quests are, like, the best form of levels, because the experience just jumps you up to when you can get better XP rates anyway. We've also got our kind of biggest grind coming up, which is Wintertodt. I'll do that off stream whilst editing. And I'm going to appear with a fancy 99 firemaking, and literally all of you are going to be like, wow, Tom, that's so impressive. You're so amazing. 20 thieving, lads! At 20 thieving, I switched over to stealing silk, ready to sell back to the merchant for profit later. And after achieving 25 thieving, it was time to do the unthinkable. No, come back, you little shithead. Guff, Brumpty, move, go. You little shit. You absolute little turd. You feed some poison sheep fruit to the sheep, it happily eats it. Dead. Whilst on the fishing platform, I completed a medium task in the RD diary, and then got 24 fishing by completing the sea slug quest. I then also bought a decent amount of sardines, ready to raise multiple kittens. Enough time had passed that the silkman had forgotten my face. Shocking, I know. So I returned and sold all of my stolen silk. So I returned and sold all of my stolen silk for a huge wad of cash. How much coins do I have? Over 10,000. I'm a monster. Heading north, I started the dwarf multi-cannon quest. No, dude, no. And also picked up 140 planks from the barbarian assault spawn point. Whilst here, I made sure to unlock the minigame teleport and start the bar crawl. Bar crawl! I then walked over to the gnome stronghold. Imagine I'm the tellies, couldn't be me. I'm level 3! And bought some cocktail ingredients and the ingredients to make a hangover cure, which I needed for the Plague City quest, which I then completed. Let's go! Next up, construction. I started Daddy's home. Demolish rotten carpet. Demolish broken chair. And after sitting through the world's longest cutscene, I ran into some trouble. You accidentally bent an nail. You accidentally bent a nail. Oh my god. Accidentally bent a nail. Accidentally bent a nail. Accidentally bent a nail. Jesus God. Please. I'm gonna use them all. Please.
You accidentally bend a nail. You accidentally bend a nail.
Right, let's try this again. I went to the shop. I bought more nails. Let's hope that we actually don't run out. 4 nails. I got 16. You accidentally bend a nail. You accidentally bend a nail. You accidentally bend a nail. You use a nail. You accidentally bend a nail. Oh my god, bro. Please. Please. Okay, should we get... I'm going to get 20. Okay, I'm going to get... You know what? I'm just going to buy 50. We just need to successfully hit 4. Accidentally bend a nail. 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 Use a nail. 1. Accidentally. 2. 3. Let's go! We got it. All right, Daddy's home. Damn it. Daddy's home. Finished. And then, much to the despair of my Twitch chat, it was more chopping and burning, all the way up until 50 firemaking. 39! I did this at the teak trees southwest of Castle Wars, and, as if blessed by the very gods themselves, another drop. My name's Jeff. Holy shit! A bird's nest! Dude, what do you think we'll get? What seed do you think we'll get? This could be massive for us. That's so good, dude. Lads, I am honored and thrilled to tell you that it has finally happened. We've got it! We're leaving this teak tree. We're never coming back. How many hours did it take us? Like 1? I look forward to the point of the feature-length OSRS Ironman video where you, in your voiceover voice, go, we got to level 55 fighting. Fire lighting without acknowledging the suffering we just went through. With 50 fire making effortlessly, painlessly, and quickly out of the way, I could now attack my goal of Wintertodt. So, whilst I make the great trek over to Great Kurend, some background about Wintertodt and why I chose it. For those that don't know, Wintertodt is a mini-game style skilling boss. To very briefly explain, players chop special routes to get special kindling to burn within the arena, thereby weakening the Wintertodt itself and keeping the pyromancers alive. Once the Wintertodt is subdued, albeit temporarily, players who have contributed to the effort enough are rewarded with a chunk of firemaking experience and at least 2 rewards from the reward cart, increasing as contribution points go up. With that out the way, I arrived at the boss and immediately got started. It didn't take long, however, 1 KC in a few minutes in fact, for disaster to strike. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I died! No! That took so long! Okay, I need to get back there quickly though, otherwise my stuff will break. I've got 50 minutes to get back there. Oh my god. I completed the trek once more and got stuck into the toad. Now, you may have spotted the Wintertodt reward crates and be wondering what's going on. I actually recorded this portion of the account in late 2023, before the Wintertodt reward system was changed over from supply crates to the reward cart, a system more similar to that of Temporos. And yes, it does take me that long to edit something. Whilst we're here, I'll also explain why I chose the Wintertodt route, despite the somewhat questionable efficacy. To start with, supply crates provided a really nice amount of materials, which I knew would make training the relevant skills easier just a bit further down the line. Secondly, I knew I wanted to do a big opening of lots of crates, so look out for that video coming soon-ish. Thirdly, I was ready and willing to grind out 99 firemaking, since it's very quick XP and one less skill to get done later. And fourthly, a skill cape this early on was actually pretty great. It has nice defensive stats, plus who doesn't love an inextinguishable light source?
And who doesn't like garlic butter? Apart from people who don't like garlic.
I've been like no-lifing Wintertodt for the last few days and I'm 87 firemaking. And my plan is to get 99 firemaking before I leave here. Except the problem is I've ran out of cakes. So I think what I'm going to go and do is stroll back to the cake stalls and steal some more cakes. We've got other stuff we can do. I need to open these to get 200k. I've already opened some of them, and dude, I got 17 magic logs from one of them, which is insanely lucky. I'm very, very pleased. But this is all my loot from the 24 crates, and some gold. After stealing more cakes for some more sweaty, shameful firemaking, I knocked out a few more key quests. I knew I wanted lots of death runes for Iban's Blast and starter bossing, so I knew a renewable source of death runes was important. I knocked out Gertrude's cat and got my first kitten, and whilst in Varrock I started Demon Slayer, when we were hit with one of the more useful random events. Yes! Dude, this is such a good random event. We need to solve this maze. When you solve the maze, you get given loads of treats, and sometimes the treats are fire, and other times the treats are terrible and bad. Are we going to get 75% of the reward left? Is this a record? $275 iron arrow, 18 coal, 275 iron arrow. Terrible and bad, terrible and bad, terrible and bad. That sucks, dude. I'm going to kill this imp. Watch this. Never mind. I didn't want to kill that imp anyway. I paid a quick visit to the Blue Moon Inn and knocked out the Barkroll drink, completed the Varrock Museum mini quest for 9 Hunter and 9 Slayer. Good day there, mate. I then went further north to the Jolly Boar Inn for another Barkroll drink. Barkeep, I'm doing Grimhand's Barkroll. Old Suspicious. With the help of a friend, I got through the Shield of Arav quest. Then I went and showed some bumbling barbarians who was the boss. Oh my god, it's a bow and arrow. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. 13 Magician. Dude, Fire Strike's one of the best spells in this game. You absolutely cannot change my mind. With Fire Strike unlocked, it was then time for a big one. Witch's House. Oop. I'll go for a quiz. Dude, this is such a scam.
A few moments later.
Choose your prize. So we can have 1,000 coins or a mystery box. And obviously we're going mystery box because we're not idiots. But watch this. An old boot. The boy sobs. Fucking L, buddy. We need expert reaction times here. I'm going to drop this cheese. I'm going to magnet the mouse that comes out of it. Watch this. I just dropped the magnet as well. I'm ass. Oh. Okay, we did not need expert reaction. And then we've got to get past this patrolling witch using expert stealth and timing. Do you know if you can one-tick this? Piss! No! The boy sobs. Do I need to do the whole cheese thing again? No. No! Cheese. This is our last wedge of cheese. We've got to be real patient because I really don't have to get more cheese. Yeah, we're going chill. Do you turn around? You don't see me here. Huge. I made short work of the witch's experiments, returned the ball to the boy, and completed the quest, and then continued further into Tavley, where my eye was set on completing Druidic Ritual, a requirement for unlocking the Herblore skill, but not before something truly mythical and magical happened. Greetings, Mistress Tromzo! Give it to me! Dude, this is huge. 2 XP lamps. This is actually huge as an Ironman. Continuing Druidic Ritual, I dipped the meats into the Cauldron of Thunder, returned to Cake Mix and finished the quest, unlocking Herblore, a huge unlock for the account. With this done, I then trekked back to Great Corrend and once more entered the firemaking mines. Finally, I was ready. Just a few logs worth of experience away from 99 firemaking, I remembered I was poor, so I had to take decisive action. I need to open crates until I get 99k, first of all. Okay, so there's a bit to do before we get there. 99k! Pet!
Yes.
Finally, I was actually ready. I went over to the man, set fire to some logs, and got my hands on my first skill cape. And just like that, our first main goal was done. Within a week, I'd knocked out 99 firemaking and had around 550 supply crates in the bank ready to open. So thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to follow along with this journey.